Hey everyone, this is Delta. Welcome to another snapshot video from Minecraft. This is the 12 week 27 snapshot A, so this is the first one for week 27 of 2012. So this is a snapshot since my last update. I know I said that the update might be out this week, however, throughout the week Jeb did tweet that it'd be released on August the 1st, with prior to that, a week earlier, a release candidate will be announced. So release candidates is pretty much the snapshots that we see that are pretty much the final builds that we normally see before. So release candidates are pretty much the final thing, but just in case they try to find any bugs. So August the 1st, look out for it. That's when 1.3 comes out. That's pretty cool. They did mention on a Mojang.com post, there's a whole big one talking about 1.3 and even 1.4. Check that out. I will probably summarize some of it now. Summarize some of it now just before we go in. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So to begin with 27, they actually did bring out some updates to the game, unlike last week, which is just mainly bug fixes. So just to start with, they have updated pistons. So they've updated the time it takes to extend. I'm pretty sure they appear to update slower. I'm not too sure if they actually are updating slower or just appear to update slower. Now, if this is the case, they have changed, obviously, the way they work. And they actually said that they are now less error prone, which I do agree that the pistons were a bit buggy and whatnot. But if they are now updating slower, they could affect major circuitry and whatnot, such as the edge triggers and whatnot that use the pistons' fast reaction time to create a short pulse and whatnot. So you have to check that out and see if everything works still and whatnot. They've added new features such as a debug function. So if we go /debug, if I can spell right, debugs start, what it's going to do is start creating a profile. This is pretty much to debug errors on what side of the game, and then we can also stop it by doing the same thing. Now this gets saved into your Minecraft folder under a folder called debug. And a text file. So it's just a way to capture errors and whatnot and be able to share them to, say, Mojang to actually fix them. A new thing is that now signs are stackable to 16, which is amazing. So we can now have stacks of 16. They've also changed the crafting recipe, or the amount it actually gives me. So it's the same as before. However, we now get 3 signs instead of the 1, which is really good. So that's going to help out a fair bit, I reckon. They also changed some of the things in creative mode. So if we'll just quickly change my game mode to 1. If I could spell it right. If you go to our potions area, they've now actually added the effects, or the kind of glowing aurora around the actual items now, which is pretty cool. Going back into regular game mode, we now have some new boat features, which is pretty cool. I think I'll just quickly bring it in now. They've been beefing up the boats a fair bit, so you can't just destroy them on everything now, but they're still pretty decent. You can still destroy them quite easily. So they've changed boats. So now, if you whack it or break it out like this, you actually get a boat now, instead of just breaking it and getting sticks and whatnot. So now they actually get a boat. However, I still think if you run into a wall or break it by doing that, you'll still explode the boat into a million pieces. Such as that. So you still get sticks and whatnot in return. So that's it for that. They've changed the experience with mining. So previously, I haven't really covered it before, but there's actually experience associated with mining, so you can get experience orbs from mining, with coal being the less, and then going up all the way to diamond and whatnot for getting more and more and more. So I've got experience with that and whatnot. So it has changed it, so it's now scalable. So coal getting the less, and obviously diamond getting more and whatnot as you go up. They've changed some features with the fortune, so the fortune picks no longer get more enchantment orbs. And also it's now harder to get in fortune as well during when you're trying to capture it using your XP. That's pretty much it for the actual additions to the Minecraft. They've done a whole bunch of bug fixes like they're doing working on such as thing like newly added wooden stairs will now burn, so whatnot, and they've added some of the features such as the kill feature apparently does not work. I'll just give this a go. Oh, it still works with me, but apparently people are having an issue with that. Let's quickly change back. There's a whole bunch of things. I will link the the actual Wikipedia page in the description this time, so you can check it out yourself, and actually look at the actual update itself, and all everything like that. Apparently, one notable bug in this actual update is that when you sign out of your game, all your signs will revert to blank. I'm not too sure if it's as of placing it in this snapshot, or all signs will go blank, which will be a bit of annoying. So besides that, I want to talk about some Mojang news. So recently Mojang have brought on Dinnerbone. Dinnerbone's been working on Minecraft previously, and he's just pretty much now going to be nutting away at Minecraft full time. He's now at the Mojang's new office in Sweden, so he's just going to be nutting away at Minecraft full time. He's apparently been just smashing through bugs pretty much so we can get this update out. Working like a machine, so he's actually going to be doing a fair bit of work with Jeb, I'm pretty sure, on Minecraft, or Jeb might even be passing it on, I'm not too sure, but he's doing a fair bit of the work for 1.3. 1.4, they talked about having the new mob API, so the mod API, not mob, just so we can do it. It's pretty much the, they said that we could probably bring it out for 1.3, however, we're going to have to delay it even further than August 1st. And they talked about how they're making single player more like multiplayer. The reason why is the modding API needs to kind of have one environment, and thus getting rid of single player to a degree. So right now we're pretty much in the shell of a single player right now. It's kind of like an extension where we're actually projecting the game to ourselves and also other people, even though we're not really doing it to other people yet. We're on a single player server. However, they pretty much altered everything so it can be. Now, by doing this, they've actually increase the amount of CPU the game needs to use for single player. Like, I'm not too fussed about this, but people who obviously have lower computers and whatnot may actually experience some further lag issues with this. However, it is for a good cause. They are optimizing the game at the same time with help of such things as Dinnerbone and whatnot. He will actually help make the game in the end probably more resourceful and whatnot with CPU and memory. But besides that, the game is going quite well. I reckon that the mob API will be amazing and allowing us to actually add and remove mods, mods, I'll get it right, pretty easy. And yeah, so check that out. I'll put the Mojang links for the download, for the snapshot, and also for the Wikipedia page. Check out both of them in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is for week 27 of 2012, number A. So yeah, check that out. This is Delta from the TheSofaBros, and I'll see you guys later next week, hopefully. See you guys.